Hi, my name is Macie-Joy and I'm part of KHP 3311, and I'm going to be the interviewer today. And this is
Aaron Salcido.
who I'll be interviewing. And what was yesterday's date?
Wednesday, January 15th, 2014.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you everything you've consumed, foods and drinks, from yesterday from midnight to midnight. And this is what we call the 24-hour food record, 5-step multi-pass method. So would you call yesterday a normal day regarding the foods you consumed?
Yes.
All right. So first we're going to make a quick list of everything you ate from midnight to midnight. So what was the first thing that you had?
I had a piece of toast, eggs, and bacon.
Did you have anything to drink with that?
Yes, I had juice.
Alrighty. And what meal would you consider that?
That was my breakfast.
Your breakfast? Okay. Yeah. And what did you have next?
My next meal was chicken, rice, white rice, and corn.
Did you have anything to drink?
Yes, I had juice as well.
All right. And what did you have next?
I had a protein shake after a workout, and I had 2 bottles of water.
Okay. And what did you have after that?
That was dinner time, so I had meatloaf. Yeah, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, corn, and juice again.
Alrighty. So you had eggs, bacon, toast, juice, chicken, rice, corn, juice, protein shake, water, meatloaf, corn, mashed potatoes, and juice. Is there anything that you want to add to that list that you may have forgotten to?
No.
No? Okay. So now I'm going to go back and ask you the time and where you had it. So the eggs, bacon, waffle, toast, and juice. What time did you have that at?
I had that about 10 o'clock in the morning.
All right, and where were you?
I was at home.
Were you watching TV or on the computer while you're eating?
I was watching TV.
Okay, and did you eat with anybody?
Nope, by myself.
Okay, and then your next meal, which I believe was your lunch.
Mm-hmm.
What time did you have that at?
I had that about 2 o'clock.
Okay, and where did you eat that?
Where did I eat that? At home.
Huh? Okay.
Watching TV.
And you were watching TV. Mm-hmm. Did you eat with anybody?
Nope, by myself again.
No. All right, and the protein shake and the water. What time did you have that at?
I had that about 4:45.
Okay, and where did you have that at?
I had that at home also.
Were you watching TV or on the computer?
I was on the computer.
Computer? Okay, and were you with anybody?
No, by myself.
Okay, and then for your dinner, about what time did you have dinner?
Had dinner about 9:45.
Okay. Where did you eat dinner?
I had dinner at home.
Okay, and were you watching TV or on the computer?
I was not watching TV or on the computer.
And were you with anybody?
Yes, I was with 2 people.
Okay, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is go back and ask you more details about the food items that you had. Okay, so going back to breakfast, your eggs, say it was a medium-sized egg, about how many did you have?
2.
2. Okay. And how was it made?
Scrambled.
Scrambled. And did you add anything to the eggs?
Nothing at all.
Okay. And then your bacon. About how many pieces of bacon did you have?
3.
3. Okay. Did you add anything to it?
Nope.
Alrighty. And then your toast. Was it white toast or wheat?
Wheat toast. Honey wheat.
Honey wheat. And so, about how many slices did you have?
I had 1 slice.
1. Okay. Did you add anything to your toast?
Yes, grape jelly.
Grape jelly? Okay, so with your grape jelly, about how many teaspoons did you have?
Say about 2 of those.
2 of these? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the juice. So let's just say the juice was about the size of this water bottle, which is 16.9 fluid ounces. But how much of it did you drink? About half, the whole thing, a quarter of it?
About the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, did you add anything to your juice?
Nope. Well, ice.
Now moving on to lunch. So your chicken, say this is a regular portion size, which is 3 ounces. About how many? It's about the size of a deck of cards. How many do you think you had?
About 2 of those. That's a pretty big piece.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you add anything to it?
Nope. It was pretty good by itself.
How was it prepared?
Fried.
And then the rice, was it? Actually, you said it was white earlier.
Yes, it was white rice.
White rice. Okay, and this is half a cup. About how many of these do you think you had?
2 of those.
2 of these?
About a cup.
And how was it prepared?
Steamed. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you add anything to it?
No, it was just plain white rice.
Okay. Alrighty. And the corn you had, how was it previously? Was it in a can or was it frozen?
Frozen.
Frozen. Okay. So it was on the cob?
Yeah.
Alright, and how much of it did you eat?
The whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was it prepared?
Boiled in water.
Okay. And did you add anything to it?
No.
Okay. And again, with the juice, about how much compared to this bottle of water?
About that whole bottle.
The bottle?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you add anything to it?
No.
No?
Well, ice.
Okay, so your protein shake. About how many teaspoons, or actually
Yeah, it's
cups
pretty big. It was about two
of the
two
powder?
of those half cups of powder.
So 1 cup?
Yeah, 1 cup.
Okay, and what liquid did you use in it?
Milk.
And what kind of milk was it?
Whole milk.
And how many cups?
It
Or would you prefer the bottle?
was about, it was 2 cups, so about that whole, about 2 cups. So 4 of those.
Okay, and then you also said you had water? Was it bottled or was it in a glass?
Bottled.
Bottled. So about how much of it did you have?
Two bottles.
2 bottles?
Yeah.
Did you add anything to it?
No.
Okay, and then for dinner, the meatloaf, again, to the 3 ounce, which is about the size of a deck of cards. About how many of those did you have?
About 2.
2. Okay, how was it prepared?
Baked.
Baked. Okay, did you add anything to it?
There was some salt and garlic powder in it.
Okay, so for the salt, about how many teaspoons do you think you added?
For my serving?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably about 1 teaspoon.
And then for what was it else?
Garlic powder.
Garlic powder that you
About
added?
1 teaspoon also.
And then that was all?
Mhm.
Okay, and then now onto the corn. How was it previously? In the can, frozen?
Frozen.
Frozen? So it was on the cob.
Yep.
Okay, and about how much of it did you eat?
The whole thing.
Okay, did you add anything to it?
No, just by itself.
Okay. And then the mashed potatoes. About how many of these half cups did you have?
2 of those.
2 of these?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you add anything to it?
No, it was just by itself.
And the juice, going back to the bottle size?
That size.
The full thing?
The full thing. I didn't have any ice in that one though.
Alrighty, so with everything I have written down here, is there any drinks or maybe snacks you might have forgotten?
Nope.
No,
That was
or
it.
any maybe jelly or butter in any of this?
There was butter on the toast. If I didn't say that.
Okay, and about how much?
About 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of the slice?
Mm-hmm.
You actually said 2 teaspoons. So you want to change it to 1?
No, 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of jelly.
Oh, and then okay, and then
1
you added.
teaspoon of butter. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so is there anything that you might have forgotten, like snacks or drinks or even maybe butter or jelly that you forgot to add?
Actually, in my mashed potatoes, they were instant mashed potatoes, and they had me put butter in it.
How much butter?
It
Remember
said
this?
it said 2 teaspoons. So, in my serving, I don't know what that would be. No, it said 2 tablespoons. So in my serving, it was probably I would say like 1 teaspoon maybe.
1 teaspoon?
Yeah.
And then what else?
And then it also said to put milk in it. It was half a cup of milk.
Okay, and what kind of milk did you add? Was it 1%, 2%?
It was whole milk. That's all I bought. And my serving.
Right, and how much was in your serving, do you think?
Half a cup of milk. I had about maybe, I don't know, 1 ounce of milk.
Probably like an
Eighth of a cup. Yeah, probably about that.
And did you add anything else to it?
No, that was it. Just butter and milk, and then whatever the mashed potatoes were made out of.
Alrighty, and so that concludes it. I want to thank you for doing this recall with me. And did you have any questions?
No questions.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.